My sister's son spit into my plate at dinner and said, "Dad says you deserve it." Everyone laughed. I quietly got up and left. That night, Mom messaged, "Don't contact us again." My brother reacted with a thumbs up. I replied, "Understood. Mortgage autopay ends tomorrow." By 11:42 p.m., the chat exploded. I nearly flipped the table. 10-year-old Caleb Hawkins spit into my mashed potatoes was disgusting enough, but the way he said it, proud, loud, like it was a family inside joke I wasn't in on, made me want to burn every bridge in that room. Miley smirked at her phone. Jessie kept chewing. Mom cut her meatloaf like nothing happened. Then they laughed. All of them. I wasn't angry at Caleb. I was angry at them for creating him. I stood, grabbed my purse, left my shoes by the door, and drove home barefoot. When I got to my apartment, I didn't cry. I opened my laptop and went to my banking dashboard. My name was tied to Mom's mortgage. I'd been covering shortfalls for 18 months. Quietly, automatically. At 9:12 p.m., my phone buzzed. "Mom, don't contact us again." I stared at it for a full minute, then typed back, "Understood. Mortgage autopay ends tomorrow." The chat went silent. Then at 11:42 p.m., it exploded. "Miley, what are you talking about?" "Jessie, you're joking, right?" "Mom, don't be petty." "Harley." "Miley, you're seriously going to screw over your own mother." Caleb sent laughing emojis, then crying ones, then a thumbs down. Jessie sent a thumbs up. I turned off my phone and went to bed. The next morning, my cousin Danielle showed up with coffee and bagels. "Took you long enough," she said. We spent the day cutting ties, cable plan, Miley's dentist bill, the Disney Plus account I was still paying for, Netflix that only Caleb used, Miley's car loan I'd co-signed years ago. Every thread, the group chat stayed dead for 2 weeks. Then Miley sent, "You're a terrible human being." Caleb cried when he couldn't go on his field trip. "Hope that makes you feel good." I didn't respond. Days later, Danielle sent me a screenshot of Miley's GoFundMe. Help Caleb get through a tough year. The description mentioned unpaid lunches and sudden medical bills. One donation, 10 from Mom. Another week passed. Then Miley texted from an unknown number. "Caleb's sick. It's serious. He needs surgery. We lost our insurance. Please, I'm not asking for myself." I showed Danielle. "You're going to help, aren't you?" She already knew. It wasn't about Miley, it was about the kid. I messaged back. "I'll pay 40%, no more. It goes directly to the hospital." "Not you," 3 hours later. "Are you serious?" "Thank you, I mean it." I paid exactly 40%, got the receipt, and hung up. Hours later, Mom called, left a voicemail. "I heard what you did for Caleb. I guess I was wrong about a few things." No apology, but close. Days later, a package arrived. No return label. Inside, old photo albums. Pictures of me and Miley as kids. Tucked between them, a folded note. "You didn't deserve how we treated you. I was wrong. We were wrong. I'm sorry." 2 weeks of silence. Then Mom texted, "Dinner Sunday. Just us, please come." I went, not because I trusted her, because I needed to see if anything had changed. She was in the kitchen. Apron on, eyes red, broken wine glass near the sink, her hand wrapped in a towel stained dark. I cleaned it up, bandaged her hand. We ate in silence. Then she asked, "Are you happy?" I told her I was. For the first time ever, I meant it. "I wasn't fair to you." She said, "I saw you as someone who could take it, so I gave you everything to carry." We didn't hug. I started gathering my things to leave when my phone lit up. Text from Miley, then another, then 3 more in rapid succession. I picked it up and my blood went cold. She'd sent screenshots, hospital records, bank statements, messages between her and Jessie, messages between Jessie and Mom, all of them plotting something. The last text was simple. "We need to talk. Now. I'm parked outside your apartment." I looked at Mom. Her face had gone pale. She knew exactly what Miley had sent me. My hand started shaking as I scrolled through the evidence. Everything I'd just forgiven, everything I thought was real remorse, it was all calculated. Mom reached for my arm. "Harley, let me explain before you—" My phone rang. Miley's name flashing on the screen. Mom whispered, "Don't answer that." But Miley was outside my apartment right now, and whatever was in those messages changed everything I thought I knew about the past 3 months. I answered the call. Miley's voice was sharp, not the desperate tone from her previous texts. "Come outside, now. We both know you read everything." Mom grabbed my wrist. "Please, just listen to me first." I pulled away and headed for the door. Behind me, I heard Mom scrambling to follow, her chair scraping against the tile floor. The hallway felt longer than usual. Each step echoed. My hands were steady now, which was weird considering my heart was trying to punch through my ribs. When I opened the building door, Miley was leaning against her Honda Civic, the same car I'd co-signed for 3 years ago, the one she'd stopped making payments on 6 months back, forcing me to cover them or wreck my credit. She straightened when she saw me. Then her eyes shifted to Mom stumbling out behind me, still wearing her apron. "Really, Mom? You couldn't wait one dinner to tell her?" Miley's voice dripped with disgust. "I didn't tell her anything," Mom said, breathless. "She was about to leave when you texted." "Bullshit." Miley looked at me. "Did she do her whole crying routine? The 'I'm sorry' speech? Did she show you the hand?" I glanced back at Mom. Her bandaged hand hung at her side. The wine glass wasn't an accident, Miley continued. She did that yesterday, practicing. Wanted to look vulnerable when you came over. Mom's face crumpled. That's not true. I cut it opening a jar and— Stop. My voice came out colder than I expected. Both of you. Just stop. I pulled out my phone and opened the screenshots Miley had sent. The first one was a group chat from 2 months ago. Mom, Miley, and Jesse. Mom, Harley's getting too comfortable. We need her involved again. Miley. Caleb's surgery is the perfect excuse. She can't say no to a sick kid. Jesse. What if she actually cuts us off for good? Mom, she won't. She never does. She'll cave like always. Miley. Then we go back to normal. She pays, we ignore her, everyone's happy. I looked up. Both of them were watching me. Keep scrolling, Miley said. She didn't sound angry anymore. She sounded tired. The next screenshot was from a week ago, after I'd paid for Caleb's surgery. Jesse. She actually paid 40%. What now, Mom? We give it time. Let her think she's won. Then the dinner, Miley. This is fucked up. I didn't sign up for this. Mom, you signed up when you accepted her money for the past 5 years. Jesse. Mom's right. We're all in this together. I felt like I'd swallowed glass. You planned the whole thing. The surgery, the apology, the dinner. Not the surgery, Miley said quickly. Caleb really was sick. That part was real. But everything after, I said slowly. The GoFundMe. Mom's apology letter. Tonight, Mom stepped forward. Harley, please. Yes, we discussed strategy, but my feelings were genuine. I do feel terrible about how I've treated you. Strategy. I repeated the word. It tasted wrong in my mouth. We were scared, Mom said. The mortgage, the bills, everything falling apart. We panicked and decided to manipulate me. Again. Jesse's truck pulled up then, parking behind Miley's car. He got out, took one look at the three of us, and sighed. Miley, you weren't supposed to tell her yet. Tell me what? I asked. Nobody answered. Tell me what, Jesse? He walked over, hands in his pockets. We found a buyer for Mom's house. Closes in 3 weeks. We were going to ask you to co-sign on a new place for her. The pieces clicked together. The whole dinner, the apology, the photo albums. It was all groundwork for another favor. Another signature. Another way to tie me to their mess. How much? I asked. The house? Jesse looked confused. No, how much were you planning to ask me for? Miley and Jesse exchanged glances. Mom stared at her feet. $40,000, Miley finally said. Down payment on a condo. 30-year mortgage split 3 ways. Except you'd be the only one on the loan because our credit is shit. I laughed. Couldn't help it. The sound echoed off the brick building behind me. $40,000 after everything. After years of covering your bills, your car payments, your kids' school trips. After you left me stranded at my own job for 2 hours because giving me a ride wasn't convenient. After Caleb spit in my food and you all laughed. You thought I'd just hand over $40,000. We were going to pay you back, Jesse said weakly. Like you paid me back for the car? Or the cable? Or any of the other dozen things I've covered? We're family, Mom said. Her voice broke on the last word. Family helps each other. You're right. They do. I scrolled to the last screenshot Miley had sent. This one's my favorite. It was from 3 days ago. A conversation between Mom and someone named Patricia. Patricia, how'd you get her to pay for Caleb? Mom, guilt. She's got a savior complex. Can't resist helping kids. Patricia, smart? Think she'll help with the condo? Mom, already working on it. She's coming for dinner Sunday. By the end of the night, she'll feel so loved she won't be able to say no. Patricia, you're terrible, lol, Mom. I'm surviving. I looked up at Mom. Patricia's your book club friend, right? The one you were going to introduce me to? Potential business contact? Mom's face was white. Were you planning to have her there Sunday? Another witness to how nice you were being? Someone else to make me feel guilty for saying no? Harley, don't. I held up my hand. I need you to hear this clearly. I'm done. Not angry done. Not need space done. Actually, finally, completely done. You can't just abandon your family, Jesse said. Watch me. I pulled out my phone and opened my banking app. Right there, in front of all of them, I canceled the car payment auto transfer. Then the cable. Then the phone plan I'd added Mom to last year. What are you doing? Miley asked. What I should have done when Caleb spit in my food. I looked at each of them. You wanted to see if I'd cave, if I'd keep being the family bank. Well, here's your answer. Mom started crying. Real tears this time, not practiced ones. The house sale won't cover everything, she said. After the mortgage payoff, I'll have maybe $12,000 left. That's not enough for a security deposit and first month anywhere decent around here. Sounds like you should have treated your daughter better. Harley, please. Miley moved closer. Look, I know I've been shit. We all have. But Mom's going to be homeless. You can't. I can. I am. Jesse stepped forward, and for a second I thought he might actually get physical. But he just stood there, jaw tight. You're really going to let her end up in some shitty apartment in a bad neighborhood? She's 64 years old. She's 64 and has 3 adult children. I'm sure you'll figure something out. With what money? Jesse's voice rose. I'm barely making rent as it is. Miley's got nothing saved. And you know I can't get approved for a loan right now. Not my problem. Jesus Christ, Harley. When did you become so cold? The question hit different than he meant it, because I knew the exact moment. It was standing in Mom's living room 3 months ago, mashed potatoes sliding down my plate while everyone I loved laughed at me. I became cold when being warm meant being a doormat, I said quietly. Good night. I turned to go back inside. Miley called after me. Caleb asked about you. He feels terrible about what happened. I stopped but didn't turn around. He made you a card. It's in my car. He wanted me to give it to you. Miley, I know, just, he's 10. He didn't understand what he was doing. Dad coached him on what to say. He thought it was a joke. The fact that Miley said dad instead of his dad or my ex told me exactly how involved her waste of an ex-husband had been in the whole thing. Brody told him to spit in my food? Brody's been angry ever since you stopped sending money for Caleb's sports stuff. He wanted to hurt you. He used Caleb to do it. I turned around slowly. And you let him. I didn't know he was going to do that. I knew he'd told Caleb some stuff about you, but not... Miley, you sat there. You watched it happen. You laughed, her face flushed. I was on my phone. I didn't actually see bullshit. Don't rewrite history now that you need something from me. Fine. You're right. I saw it and I should have stopped it. But I was so angry at you for cutting off the money that I just didn't. At least she was being honest now. That was something. The card's in my glove box, she said. Blue envelope. If you don't want to take it now, I'll leave it at the building desk. I should have said no. Should have walked away clean. But curiosity is a hook that catches even fish who know better. Give it to me now. Miley went to her car. Mom and Jesse stood there like lawn ornaments, watching in silence. She came back with a crumpled blue envelope that had Aunt Harley written in crayon on the front. He'd misspelled Aunt inside was a drawing. Me and Caleb at the zoo. I'd taken him there for his birthday 2 years ago. He'd drawn us standing in front of the elephant exhibit, which had been his favorite. At the bottom, in shaky kid handwriting, I'm sorry. I love you. Please don't hate me. My throat felt tight. He cried for 3 days after you left, Miley said quietly. Kept asking when you were coming back. When I told him you weren't, he locked himself in his room. Miley, I'm not trying to manipulate you. I'm just telling you what happened. He misses you. Whatever else is true, that's true. I folded the card and put it back in the envelope. My hands were shaking again. This doesn't change anything. I know. I'm not co-signing anything. I'm not giving anyone money. I'm not coming to family dinners. I know. So why are you telling me this? Miley looked at Mom and Jesse, then back at me. Because someone in this family needs to tell you the truth for once. And it's clearly not going to be them. Jesse made a noise of protest. Mom just kept crying. The truth is, we've been using you, Miley continued. For years. Maybe since Dad left. You were the one who had her shit together. So we just took. And you let us because you wanted to be needed. Miley, shut up, Jesse said. No, she deserves to hear this. Miley's voice was getting louder. We trained you to be the family ATM. And you know what the worst part is? We don't even like you most of the time. We resent you for having your life together, for making us feel like failures, for being the one who got out and built something while we stayed stuck. Jesus Christ, Miley. Jesse stepped forward. It's true. She whirled on him. You know it's true. We sit around at Mom's and talk about how annoying Harley is, how she thinks she's better than us, how she lords her stability over everyone. We've been doing it for years. The silence that followed was so thick I could barely breathe through it. Mom broke it first. Harley, that's not... We don't... Yes, you do. Miley laughed bitterly. Stop lying, Mom. We all do it. Caleb's hurt us. That's why he thought it was okay to spit in her food. Because he's heard us say worse. I felt like I'd been gutted. One thing to suspect your family doesn't really like you. Another thing entirely to have it confirmed out loud at 10:30 p.m. in a parking lot. Why? The word came out smaller than I wanted. Miley shrugged. Jealousy? Shame, both? You remind us of everything we're not. I never tried to make you feel that way. We know. That's what makes it worse. You weren't even trying, and you still made us feel like shit just by existing. Jesse had gone completely silent. Mom was crying harder now, but quietly. I should have stood up for you, Miley said. That night, when Caleb did what he did, and every other time before that, I should have told everyone to shut up and stop treating you like the family emergency fund. But I didn't, because it was easier to go along with it than to be the one defending you. Okay. My voice sounded robotic to my own ears. That's it? Just okay? What else do you want me to say, Miley? You want me to absolve you? Tell you it's fine? It's not fine. None of this is fine. But at least now I know where I stand. I started walking back to the building. This time nobody called after me. When I got to my apartment, I sat on my couch in the dark for a long time, holding Caleb's card. The drawing was actually good for a 10-year-old. He'd remembered details. The way I'd worn my hair that day. The blue shirt with the coffee stain on the sleeve that I'd been too lazy to change. My phone buzzed. Danielle. Miley just called me. Are you okay? Define okay. Should I come over? I looked around my apartment. The place I'd built for myself. The life I'd carefully constructed away from all of them. No, I'm good. Liar? Fine, I'm not good. But I will be. Eventually. Wanna burn some shit? I'll bring matches. That made me smile despite everything. Rain check. You got it. Love you? Love you too. After we hung up, I did something I probably shouldn't have. I opened Facebook and searched for Brody Hawking, Miley's ex. His profile was public, full of gym selfies and angry political rants. The most recent post was from 3 days ago. Teaching my son to stand up for himself. Family first, always. Below it, 3 comments from his friends. All variations of, hell yeah, brother, and that's what I'm talking about. I screenshotted it. Not sure why. Maybe insurance for later. Then I went through my phone and blocked every family member except Danielle. Mom, Miley, Jesse. Even Caleb's number that Miley had added to my contacts last year. Finally, I opened my banking app one more time. There was still one thread connected. Mom's utilities. I'd set up autopay years ago during one of her crisis months and forgotten about it. Water, gas, electric, all coming out of my account on the 15th of each month. I canceled all 3. Then I texted Danielle. Burned something after all. She sent back a fire emoji and proud of you. I slept better that night than I had in months. The next morning started with 17 missed calls. I deleted the voicemails without listening. Then I went to work. My job at the credit union was boring but stable. I processed loan applications and dealt with people's money problems all day. Usually other people's financial drama made me feel better about my own life. Today it just felt exhausting. You okay? My coworker Tasha asked during our break. You look like you slept in a ditch. Family stuff. She nodded knowingly. Tasha came from a big family too. She got it. Want to grab lunch? My treat. Sure. We went to the Thai place down the street. I got pad thai and barely tasted it. Halfway through the meal, my phone started ringing. Unknown number. I declined it. It rang again immediately. Same unknown number. You should probably answer that, Tasha said. Could be important. I picked up. Hello? Harley? It's Patricia. Your mom's friend? The book club lady. Great. How'd you get this number? Your mother gave it to me. Listen, I know you're upset with everyone right now, but your mom is in bad shape. She's at my house. She can't stop crying. I think she might need to go to the hospital. Call 911 then. Harley, I'm serious. If she needs medical help, call an ambulance. I'm not her emergency contact anymore. She's your mother, and I'm done being her emotional support animal. Is there anything else? Patricia made a huffing noise. You know, your mother warned me you could be cold. I didn't believe her until now. Guess she was right. Goodbye, Patricia. I hung up. Tasha was staring at me. That was harsh, she said. Not judging, just observing. It was necessary. My phone rang again. Different unknown number. This is getting old. I declined the call and blocked the number. Then I went into my settings and changed my voicemail message. You've reached Harley. If I don't have your number saved, I won't be calling back. Leave a message if you want, but don't expect a response. Damn, Tasha said. You're really done, huh? So done, like burnt toast done. Like expired milk done, she laughed. Good for you. Family's not always blood. Sometimes it's the people you choose. The rest of the day passed in a blur. More calls from unknown numbers that I declined. A text from Jesse's girlfriend. You're being cruel. I blocked her too. When I got home that evening, there was an envelope taped to my door. No name, just urgent written in Sharpie. Inside was a notice from Mom's mortgage company. Payment 60 days overdue. Foreclosure proceedings would begin in 30 days if the balance wasn't paid. Someone, probably Jesse, had highlighted the total amount owed, $8,134 below it. A handwritten note. This is on you. I took a picture of it, sent it to Danielle with the caption, Exhibit A. Then I threw it in my recycling bin. That night I couldn't sleep. Not because I felt guilty. I didn't. But because my brain wouldn't shut up with worst-case scenarios. What if Mom really did end up homeless? What if something happened to Caleb because Miley couldn't afford his medications? What if Jesse lost his place and ended up living in his truck? Around 2 a.m., I got up and made tea. Sat at my kitchen table and really thought about it. Would I feel guilty if bad things happened to them because I pulled my support? Yes, probably. Because I'm human and they're my family despite everything. But would that guilt be worse than spending the rest of my life being their backup plan? Their safety net? Their emotional punching bag who pays for the privilege? No, definitely not. I'd tried playing the good daughter, the responsible sister, the reliable aunt. Where had it gotten me? A parking lot confrontation, and the knowledge that my own family resented me for existing. At some point, you have to choose your own survival. My phone buzzed. 2:37 a.m. A text from another unknown number. This is Brody. We need to talk about what you're doing to my son. I stared at it for a long moment. Then I did something petty. Really petty. But it felt so good. I texted back, this is Harley. We need to talk about what you're teaching your son. Like how to spit in people's food. Great parenting. 3 dots appeared. Disappeared. Appeared again. Finally. That was just boys being boys. No. That was you being an asshole and using a 10-year-old to do it. Stay away from me. And tell Miley if you contact me again, I'm filing a harassment report. I blocked the number before he could respond. The tea had gone cold, but I drank it anyway. Tomorrow I'd go to work. I'd process loans. I'd eat lunch with Tasha. I'd come home to my quiet apartment that smelled like the vanilla candles I actually liked, not the overwhelming floral ones Mom always insisted on buying with my money. I'd live my life, without their drama, without their crisis, without their resentment disguised as family obligation. For the first time in 28 years, I'd be free. The realization hit me so hard I started crying. Not sad crying, relief crying. The kind that shakes your whole body because you've been holding something so heavy for so long and you finally put it down. I cried until my head hurt. Then I washed my face, went back to bed, and actually slept. 3 weeks passed. Radio silence from everyone except Danielle, who checked in daily with increasingly creative memes about toxic families. Then, on a random Wednesday, I got a friend request on Facebook. Caleb Hawking, he was 10. He shouldn't even have Facebook. But there it was. His profile picture was him at a soccer game. His cover photo was the drawing he'd made me. The zoo picture. No mutual friends except family members I'd blocked. I stared at the request for a solid 10 minutes. Finally, I accepted it. Immediately a message popped up. Aunt Harley, this is Caleb. Mom doesn't know I'm on here. I made this account on my tablet. I miss you. I'm sorry. Dad said you were mean, but I don't think you're mean. I think you're sad. Are you sad? Can I call you? Every parental alarm bell in my head went off. This kid was messaging strange adults. Well, strange to Facebook's system, without his mother's knowledge. But he wasn't messaging strangers. He was messaging me. And despite everything, my heart cracked a little. I typed back, Caleb, it's really late. Does your mom know you're awake? No, she's asleep. I couldn't sleep. I keep thinking about the zoo. That was a good day. The best day. Remember the penguins? I did remember. He'd stood at that exhibit for 40 minutes, completely mesmerized. I'd bought him a stuffed penguin from the gift shop. He'd named it Waddles. I still have Waddles, he wrote. Hez on my bed. I told him about you today. Oh God. This kid was going to destroy me. Caleb, you should get some sleep. School tomorrow, right? Can I ask you something first? Okay. Why did you leave? Did I make you hate me? And there it was. The question I'd been dreading. I thought about lying. Thought about making something up. But he deserved better than that. You didn't make me hate you. I could never hate you. But what happened at dinner hurt my feelings. A lot. And the way everyone acted after hurt even more. Mom said you were mad at her, not me. I'm not mad, Caleb. I'm just sad. And tired. Sometimes adults need space from each other when they're sad and tired. Are you going to come back? I don't know, buddy. Maybe not for a while. The 3 dots appeared and disappeared several times. Then, okay, I understand. Can I still message you sometimes? Even if you don't come back? Every instinct screamed this was a bad idea. That staying in contact with Caleb meant leaving a door open for the rest of them to exploit. But he was 10, and he was scared. And none of this was actually his fault. You can message me sometimes, but only on here, okay? And your mom needs to know you have this account. I'll tell her tomorrow. Promise. Good. Now seriously, go to sleep. It's almost 3 a.m. Okay, Aunt Harley? Yeah? I love you. I'm really, really sorry. I love you too. Caleb, good night. Good night. He went offline. I sat there staring at the screen, wondering if I'd just made a massive mistake. My phone rang. Danielle, why are you awake? I answered, why are you? I saw you active on Facebook. Caleb messaged me. Oh, hell no. Tell me you didn't engage. I engaged. Harley, I know. But he's 10, Danielle. And he was crying about the zoo. What was I supposed to do? She sighed. The right thing would have been to block him and tell Miley to monitor her kid's internet usage better. Would you have done that? Silence. Then, no, probably not, damn it. Exactly. This is going to bite you in the ass. You know that, right? Probably. But at least I'll know I wasn't cruel to a 10-year-old. Your funeral. Love you anyway. Love you too. The next morning, I woke up to a message from Miley. Why does Caleb have Facebook? Why is he friends with you? Did you know about this? I screenshot Caleb's messages, showing the timestamps from 2:47 a.m. and sent them to her. Found out same time you did. He couldn't sleep. He messaged me. I told him you needed to know about the account. 30 seconds later, my phone rang. Miley. Hello? He's been crying all morning. Says he just wanted to talk to you. That nobody else understands. Miley, I'm not asking you to come back. I'm not asking for anything. I thought you should know. He misses you. Really misses you. The kind that's making him sneak online at 3 a.m. because he can't stop thinking about it. That's not fair. I know. Nothing about this is fair. But it's true. I could hear Caleb crying in the background. The sound was like a knife. What do you want me to do? I asked. I don't know. Maybe, could you meet him somewhere? Just once so he can see you're okay? That you don't hate him? Miley, I'm not going to be there. Jesse won't be there. Mom won't be there. Just you and him. 30 minutes, please. This was how it started. This was how they'd pull me back in. Use the kid to guilt me into re-engaging. But the crying in the background got louder. One meeting. One time, public place. 30 minutes maximum. Yes. Okay, thank you. When? Saturday. 2 p.m., the duck pond at Riverside Park. We'll be there. Just him, Miley. And one adult who is not a family member. Maybe his friend's mom or something. What? Why? Because I don't trust any of you not to show up and ambush me. She was quiet for a moment. That's fair. Okay, I'll see if Jenny's mom can take him. She's been doing daycare pickups anyway. Fine, Saturday 2 p.m., don't be late. We won't. Thank you. Harley, seriously. I hung up and immediately called Danielle. I'm doing something stupid on Saturday. Want to come supervise? Always. What level of stupid are we talking? Meeting Caleb at the park? Oh, that's top tier stupid. I'm in. Saturday came too fast. Danielle and I got to the park at 1:45, sat on a bench by the duck pond and waited. At exactly 2 p.m., a minivan pulled up. Caleb got out, followed by a woman I recognized as Jenny's mom from old Facebook pictures. He spotted me immediately and froze. Jenny's mom said something to him. He nodded. She walked over to another bench about 20 feet away, clearly giving us space but staying close enough to supervise. Caleb approached slowly, like I might disappear if he moved too fast. Hi, he said quietly. Hi, buddy. He was taller than I remembered. Kids grow fast at that age. This is my cousin Danielle, I said. She wanted to meet you. Caleb waved shyly. Danielle waved back. Want to walk around the pond? I asked. He nodded. We started walking in silence. Danielle followed at a discreet distance. Jenny's mom stayed on her bench, scrolling through her phone. I brought Waddles, Caleb said eventually, pulling a worn stuffed penguin from his backpack. He looks well loved. I sleep with him every night. He helps when I have bad dreams. Bad dreams about what? Caleb shrugged. Stuff, mom and dad yelling. You leaving? Normal kid stuff, I guess. That's not normal kid stuff, Caleb. Mom says it is. She says all families fight sometimes. We walked a bit further. A duck quacked at us, hoping for food we didn't have. I need to tell you something, Caleb said suddenly. Mom doesn't know I know this, but I heard her and Uncle Jesse talking. Caleb, they said they were going to use me to get you back. To make you feel guilty so you'd help with money again. Mom said it was manipulative, but they didn't have a choice. I stopped walking. Caleb stopped too, looking up at me with his dad's eyes but his own expression. They're going to mess this up, he continued. I know they are. Because they always do. They're going to promise things and then break the promises. And you're going to leave again. And it's going to hurt worse. Caleb, so I just wanted to say, he took a deep breath. I understand if you have to stay away. From all of us, even me. Because they're going to ruin it. And I don't want you to feel bad when you have to leave again. This 10-year-old kid was giving me permission to protect myself from his own family. I knelt down so we were eye level. Listen to me. What happened wasn't your fault. Kids don't have to protect adults from other adults. That's not your job, but no, you're 10. Your job is to do your homework and play with Waddles and watch too much YouTube. Not to worry about family drama, but I do worry. I worry about you. I worry about Mom. I worry about Grandma. I worry all the time, I know. And I'm sorry you have to feel that way. But here's what I can promise. I will always love you, even if I can't be around everyone else. Even if Saturday park visits are all we get. You're my nephew and I love you. That doesn't change. Promise? Promise. He hugged me then. Tight. The kind of hug that's trying to memorize how someone feels. When he pulled back, his eyes were wet. Can I message you sometimes? On Facebook? You can message me sometimes. But only when your mom says it's okay. Deal? Deal. We walked the rest of the pond. Caleb told me about school, his friends, a girl named Brooklyn who pulled his hair but also shared her chips at lunch. Normal 10-year-old stuff. When 30 minutes were up, Jenny's mom stood up. That was our signal. I have to go, Caleb said. I know. Will I see you again? Probably, sometime when things are less complicated. Okay. He clutched Waddles. Bye, Aunt Harley. Bye, buddy. He walked back to Jenny's mom, who put her hand on his shoulder and guided him to the van. Before getting in, he turned and waved. I waved back, then they were gone. Danielle came up beside me. You okay? No, but I will be. That kid's too smart for his own good. Tell me about it. We walked back to my car in silence. My phone buzzed. Text from Miley. Jenny's mom said it went well. Thank you. Caleb is smiling for the first time in weeks. I didn't respond. That night, Mom called from yet another unknown number. I answered without thinking. Harley? Oh, thank God. I've been trying to reach you for weeks. I've been blocking you for weeks. What do you want? The house sold. I have exactly $11,000 after everything's paid off. I need to find a place to live by the end of the month. Okay. That's it? That's all you have to say? What else do you want me to say, Mom? Congratulations on selling the house. Sorry your terrible financial planning caught up with you. I'm going to end up in some horrible apartment in the bad part of town. Is that what you want? What I want is for you to stop calling me every time there's a crisis. You have 2 other kids. Figure it out with them. Jesse can barely pay his own rent. Miley's drowning between Caleb's expenses and her car payment. You're the only one who can help. No, I'm the only one you feel entitled to demand help from. There's a difference. She was quiet for a long time. Then, I saw you with Caleb today. Jenny's mom posted a picture on Facebook. My blood ran cold. She did what? Just a picture from far away. You 2 walking by the pond. She captioned it, Sweet Aunt-Nephew Reunion. Fantastic. You had time to see him but not me? Caleb is a child who didn't do anything wrong. You're an adult who's been using me as an ATM while talking shit about me behind my back. See the difference? I never talk shit about you. Miley told me everything, Mom. Everything. The group chats. The resentment. The planning. All of it. Another long silence. Then quieter. You were always so capable. It made me feel like a failure. So you decided to take advantage of that capability while making sure I knew you all resented me for it. Great plan. I didn't know how else to handle it. You had everything together and I was drowning. You were drowning because you made bad choices. I'm not obligated to save you from the consequences. I'm your mother, and I'm done being your backup plan. If you need help, ask Jessie or Miley or Patricia or one of your book club friends, but stop asking me. Harley, I hung up. Then I blocked that number too, Jenny's mom. Of course she posted it. I pulled up Facebook and found the picture. There we were, me and Caleb walking by the pond. Waddles visible in his hand. The comments were a disaster. Random people I'd never heard of. So glad they reunited. Miley's friends. About time Harley stopped being petty. Mom's book club. Family is everything. And then from Brody, told you she'd come crawling back. Nobody abandons family forever. I screenshotted his comment and sent it to Miley. Control your ex or I'm done with park visits too. She responded immediately. I'll handle it. I'm so sorry. Jenny's mom shouldn't have posted that. No, she shouldn't have. It's deleted now. And I talked to Brody. He won't comment on anything about you again. Make sure he doesn't. I blocked Jenny's mom for good measure. Then I went through the picture's comments and documented everyone who'd made a snarky remark about me being petty or cruel. Danielle called. Have you seen Facebook? Yep. Want me to start a fight in the comments? No, but I appreciate the offer. You're handling this really well. I'm really not. I'm white-knuckling my phone and trying not to throw it against the wall. That's still better than I'd be doing. I'd have driven to Jenny's mom's house and egged it by now. That made me laugh despite everything. Thanks, Danielle. Always. Now go eat some ice cream and watch trash TV, doctor's orders. You're not a doctor. I'm a doctor of recognizing when my cousin needs a break. Same thing. After we hung up, I did exactly that. Ice cream, trash TV, and my phone on silent. For 3 hours. I managed to not think about any of them. Then my doorbell rang. I looked through the peephole. Jessie. Of course. I opened the door but kept the chain on. What? We need to talk. No, we don't. Harley, come on. 5 minutes. I gave Mom the answer. I'm not changing my mind. It's not about Mom. Then what? He shifted his weight. Can I come in? No. Fine. Look, I get why you're pissed. I do. But you're punishing all of us for something that was mostly Mom's idea. Mostly Mom's idea? Jessie, you sent a thumbs up when she told me to never contact you again. I was drunk. Drunk thumbs still count. He scrubbed his face with his hands. I'm not good at this emotional stuff, okay? Never have been. But I didn't mean I didn't want things to end like this. How did you want them to end? Not end at all, just different, better. You mean with me still paying for things but being less upset about it? His jaw tightened. That's not fair. Life's not fair, Jessie. You've been telling me that since I was 7 and you took my birthday money. Why should I start believing otherwise now? Because I'm trying to apologize. No, you're trying to manipulate me into giving Mom money. There's a difference. Jesus, Harley. Why do you always have to be so suspicious? Can't I just want to fix things with my sister? Where was that energy when Caleb spit in my food? Or when Mom told me to never contact her again? Or any of the other 100 times you could have stood up for me but didn't? He had no answer for that. That's what I thought. Go home, Jessie. Mom's going to end up somewhere terrible. You know that, right? We found her a place, but it's in a bad area. Bars on the windows kind of place. Then help her yourselves. With what money? Not my problem. You really don't care. Miley was right. You've gone cold. That one landed. But I didn't let him see it. I've gone self-preserving. There's a difference. Now leave. Fine. But when something bad happens to Mom because she's living in a shithole neighborhood, that's on you. No, Jessie. That's on 30 years of bad financial decisions and 20 years of taking advantage of the one kid who'd always bail you out. That's on all of you. I shut the door. Heard him stand there for a minute, then his footsteps retreating down the hall. My hands were shaking again. I texted Danielle. Jessie just showed up. Want me to come over? No, I'm okay. Just needed to tell someone. You handled it? I handled it. Proud of you. I sat on my couch and tried to calm down. The ice cream had melted in its container. The trash TV was still playing. My phone buzzed. Text from an unknown number. This is Patricia. Your mother is very upset. She's at my house crying. The least you could do is call her. I blocked the number without responding. Another text. Different unknown number. Harley, this is Rita, your mom's sister. What is wrong with you? How can you treat your mother like this? Blocked. Another text. This is your mom's friend Gloria from book club. You should be ashamed. Blocked. They were recruiting people. Trying to overwhelm me with guilt from every angle. I turned my phone off entirely. Then I opened my laptop and did something I'd been putting off. I started looking at apartments in different cities. Maybe it was time for a fresh start. Somewhere none of them could just show up at my door. Denver had some nice places. Portland, too. Even considered somewhere random like Boise, Idaho, where the chances of running into anyone I knew were basically zero. I made a folder, saved listings, started researching jobs in my field in different locations. For the first time in weeks, I felt like I was moving forward instead of just reacting. My phone still off, sat on the coffee table, silent, powerless. I didn't turn it back on until the next morning. When I did, I had 43 missed calls and 28 text messages. I deleted all of them without reading or listening. Then I called my boss. Hey, this is Harley. Do we have any opportunities for transfer to other branches? Yeah, I'm interested in relocating. Anywhere, honestly. I just need a change. She said she'd check and get back to me. By noon, she called. We have an opening in Phoenix. Same position, same pay, but lower cost of living. Interested? When can I start? They need someone within 6 weeks. I'll take it. Just like that, I was leaving. Not running away, but choosing a new direction. I gave my apartment's management the required 60-day notice. Started packing non-essentials. The only person I told was Danielle. Phoenix? That's like hot, very hot. When? 6 weeks. She was quiet. Then, I'm going to miss you so much. I'll miss you too. But I need this. I know. I get it. Does anyone else know? Just you. Are you going to tell them? Maybe Caleb, eventually, but not the rest of them. They're going to lose their minds when they find out. That's their problem, not mine. We met for dinner that night, had way too much wine, cried a little, laughed more. Promise you'll visit, she said, promise. And you can come to Phoenix. We'll go hiking or whatever people do there. Deal. The next 4 weeks passed in a blur. Work, packing, avoiding all calls from unknown numbers. Caleb messaged me a few times. Normal stuff. His soccer team won a game. He got an A on his science project. His friend Brooklyn admitted she liked him. I responded to all of them. Short, supportive replies. Nothing that revealed I was leaving. 2 weeks before my move, I finally told him, hey buddy, I need to tell you something. I'm moving to Arizona for work. The 3 dots appeared and disappeared a bunch of times. Finally, how far is that? Pretty far. Different state? Will you still message me? Of course. Distance doesn't change that I love you. Can I visit sometime? When you're older and your mom says it's okay? Definitely. Okay. I'm sad, but I understand. Adults have to do work stuff. Thanks for understanding. You're pretty mature for 10. Thanks. Waddles says he'll miss you too? Tell Waddles I'll miss him? I will. That was it. No drama, no guilt. Just a kid being remarkably understanding about something that must have hurt. 1 week before my move, Mom found out. I'm still not sure how. She showed up at my apartment. I saw her through the peephole but didn't answer. She knocked for 10 minutes. Then she started crying in the hallway. Harley, please. I know you're in there. Please just talk to me. I put in headphones and kept packing. Eventually she left. That night, my phone exploded. Everyone had found out. Miley. Arizona? Are you serious? Jesse. Running away won't fix anything. Mom. How can you do this to your family? Various book club members. This is so selfish. Brody somehow having gotten my number again. Good riddance. I blocked them all except Miley. To her, I sent one message. I'm not running away. I'm choosing myself for the first time in my life. Take care of Caleb. Tell him I love him. Then I blocked her too. Moving day arrived. Danielle helped me load the U-Haul. We didn't talk much. Didn't need to. When everything was packed, she hugged me tight. Go be happy, she whispered. I will. Text me when you get there. Of course. I pulled away from my apartment complex at 6 a.m. The city was still waking up. Everything felt new and possible. My phone rang. Unknown number. I declined it. Another call. Another unknown number. Declined. Finally, I put my phone in the glove box and focused on driving. 3 days later, I pulled into Phoenix. The heat hit me like a physical wall, but it felt cleansing somehow. My new apartment was small but nice. Second floor, balcony view of some palm trees. No family within 1,000 miles. I texted Danielle. Made it. It's hot AF, but I love it already. She sent back about 47 heart emojis. Then I unblocked Caleb's Facebook and sent him a message. Made it to Arizona. It's pretty cool here. Miss you already. He responded an hour later. Yay. Am glad you're safe. Miss you too. Waddles says hi. For the first time in months, maybe years, I felt light. No mortgage to pay that wasn't mine. No emergencies to fix that weren't mine. No guilt to carry that wasn't mine. Just me, my stuff, and a fresh start. I sat on my empty living room floor eating takeout pizza and smiled. This was what choosing myself felt like. And I was never going back. Update. 3 months later, Phoenix in summer is legitimately trying to kill you. 115 degrees is not a temperature. It's a threat, but I'm still here. Still loving it, work is good. My coworkers are normal people with normal boundaries. Nobody asked me to co-sign loans or cover their bills. I joined a hiking group, made some friends, started dating someone casually, nothing serious, just nice to feel wanted by someone who isn't trying to manipulate me. Caleb and I still message. He sends me pictures of Waddles in different locations around his house. His Adventures of Waddles series has actually become pretty cute. Last week, Miley messaged from a new number I hadn't blocked yet. Mom's okay. She found a place. It's not great, but it's safe. Thought you'd want to know? I almost didn't respond. But something made me type, thanks for telling me. Caleb talks about you constantly. You're his hero. He's a good kid. He is. You helped with that, you know. More than I probably ever admitted. Miley, I'm not asking for anything. Just wanted you to know. You were good to him. Even when we weren't good to you. I sat with that message for a long time. Finally, I hope things get better for you. All of you, really, thanks. For what it's worth, I'm proud of you. For leaving. For choosing yourself. I wish I was brave enough to do the same. You could be. Still. Maybe. Someday. We haven't talked since. But it felt like closure. Or at least the beginning of it. Last night, Danielle video called. Showed me around her new apartment. She's dating someone too. Things are looking up. Any regrets? She asked, about leaving? Yeah, I looked around my apartment. My space, my rules, my peace. Not even one. Good. You deserve this. So do you. After we hung up, I stepped out onto my balcony. The sun was setting, painting the desert sky in shades of orange and pink I'd never seen back home. My phone was quiet. No crisis messages. No guilt trips. No emergencies that weren't mine to solve. Just the sound of my neighbor's wind chimes and the distant hum of traffic. I breathed in the hot desert air and felt something I hadn't felt in years. Actually, completely honestly free, and whatever came next, I'd face it on my own terms. Not as someone's backup plan or emotional support system or family ATM, just as Harley. And that was enough.